What is going on, people inside that internet machine? Welcome to this episode of Odds and Ends. Last time I brought you my top 5 things that I hated most about buying on Facebook Marketplace. Today we're gonna rant, rave, get really nasty about the top 5 things that I hate about selling on Facebook Marketplace. Buckle up, buttercups. Alright, so before we get started, full disclosure, Facebook Marketplace can be a great tool for resellers. If you're buying and selling, there are certain items that I sell on Facebook Marketplace that I won't sell on my eBay store just because I don't want to ship them. Video game consoles, VCRs, something that's easily breakable, ceramics, dishes, stuff like whatever it is. But Facebook Marketplace, trying to navigate some of these people is absolutely maddening. It will drive you nuts, and we've all been there. So, before I give you my top 5, I'll give you a couple honorable mentions. Alright, so the first honorable mention, this is so frustrating as a seller because time is money, baby. The cake don't wait. You gotta get out there and make that cake. Is people that are late, okay? Now, if we're supposed to meet at 5 o'clock, I'll get there usually about 4:50, 4:55, and I'll say, hey, I'm here, I'm in, this car, blah, blah, blah. And when they message me back and they go, oh, okay, we're heading your way now, we just got done eating dinner, I gotta stop at the bank, and then I gotta stop at Kroger and pick up some stuff, and then we should be there in like 30 minutes. What? We agreed to 5 o'clock. Just be on time. If you're not 10 minutes early, you're 15 minutes late. And if you're going to do all that stuff, why did you agree to meet at 5? We could have met at 5:30. We could have met at 6. I got other stuff to do with my time than wait on you. It was so annoying. Almost made it in the top 5, but didn't. The other honorable mention I want to talk about is lowballers. Now, lowballing is one of those things where it's kind of subjective, right? And everybody has sort of their own threshold. So if I had a $100 game and somebody offered me $50, some of you might think that that's lowballing, and that's fine. I personally don't think that it's lowballing. The person just made an offer. I never take that stuff personal. If I have a $100 game and somebody offers me $1, I just, no thanks, and then block them, right? Because you don't want to deal with them. Now, where I have this interesting theory or whatever thoughts on lowballers, now Muzz over at L1 Games, we're completely different on that. He's a little bit more Democrat. I'm a little bit more Republican. He'll say that if somebody offered you $25 and that's all the money that they had, then it's not really a lowball because that's all they can do, My sort of Republican side, my more conservative side would say, if you only have $25 to your name, why are you buying video games? Put that money away in case gas prices go up, or you need to buy extra groceries or toilet paper if we go in another lockdown. So we have 2 different views on that. We're still friends, but lowballing, I didn't want to cover it as a huge deal because, again, like I said, it is sort of a subjective thing. But I try not to take that stuff personally, so it didn't really make it into my top 5. But here we go. 5. Alright, so number 5 is dealing with other resellers. Listen, I get it. You're trying to make a buck, and at the same time maybe add some games to your collection. No problem. I get it, right? I get it. I do the exact same thing. But some of these scumbags and manipulators and whiners, oh my God, they make me want to punch them in the face because they're a bunch of crybabies. If they don't get the prices that they want, then they're like, well, you just don't know. You don't know anything about video games. Da, da, da. Well, I'm sorry, dude. I'm not going to sell you, $20 games for $5 because they're like, I resell games and stuff like that. So, I need to be able to make a profit on it. Not my problem. Not my problem. I've had this happen before. Do you still have this item? Yes. When can I pick it up? Well, I'm off on Friday. You want to pick it up this time? Blah, blah. Okay, well, hey, I have to drive, an hour to get there. Would you be willing to take less? No, no, no. Driving there is your problem. You know what I mean? Like, I had a guy one time, it was just $100 box or $125 box of Transformers. He drove from Dayton to pick it up and paid the price I was asking. That's an example of a good person that resells and understands. They get so butthurt. They're like these little snowflakes that if they don't get their way, they stomp their feet and then try and tell you that you don't know what you're talking about. If you look at my Facebook post, my postings, it's all video games and collectible stuff. Obviously, I know what I'm talking about. And sorry, I'm not going to give my stuff away to you for free so you can go make a profit on it. I can do that myself. God, I hate dealing with other resellers on Facebook Marketplace. Number 4 is when you listen. Some of you guys, you're firm on your prices, and that's cool, man. Do your thing, all that stuff. I'll put a price on there, $100, and then I'll just put like no trades. Typically, you're gonna get some offers, okay? I know what I have into the stuff, and if I want to move it quick, I might be willing to take a little bit less. You know what I mean? It's just my strategy. If you're firm on all your prices, again, that's a you thing. That's cool. But you put at the bottom of the post, as a seller, no trades, cross-posted, all that crap that they want you to do. And inevitably, someone offers you a trade, okay? Would you be willing to trade? For what? I'm not a mind reader. Tell me what you have. This is what I'm talking about effective communication. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. If you're going to offer someone a trade and they have no trade, say, hey man, I don't have enough cash for that or whatever, but I do have these Nintendo games, right? List them or kind of send a picture, because you're allowed to do that on Facebook Marketplace. Here's a picture of the stuff that I have for trade. Now, typically I'm not going to take it, and they're trying to offload their junk, their sports games and lower end titles to try and get the better stuff, right? I get it, right? Whatever. But where I get frustrated is they're like, you're like video games, and they're like, well, I have this old coffee table, I have fishing poles, I have a weight set. What? I have some gently used paper plates. I've been offered marijuana for video games. And then I tell them, yeah, sorry, not interested in marijuana. I'm actually a cop. And surprisingly, I never hear from them again. But, everybody's trying, it's almost like everybody is trying to scam everybody else. And they're trying to use a trade system to get rid of their crap to get your good stuff so they can resell it, because the crap that they have, they can't resell. So dealing with people that are always trying to trade on Facebook Marketplace is, oh my God, it's one of the most annoying things. All right, hold on. We had to get a beer for this one. Because the more I started thinking about it, I started to turn about that color red. Hello, is this still available? Yes, it is. Can you deliver? Again, I'm not a mind reader. Do you want me to deliver it across the street, or do you want me to drive to California? Be an effective communicator. Hey, I see you're in Gahanna, Ohio. Are you able to deliver this to Westerville, Ohio, which is like 10 minutes away? Maybe. That's sort of one problem. Can you deliver? I don't have a car. If you don't have a car, we're going right back to what we were talking about with lowballing. If you don't have a car, you might want to save that 25 or 50 bucks, or that $100 that you want to buy a lot from. Now, there are certainly exceptions. If I had posted a lot for Nintendo 64 for $100, and Tyler was like, hey man, I don't have my car, my dad's got my car or whatever, my car broke down, it's in the shop, it's getting taken care of, can you just swing by and drop that off, I'll pay you for it. Okay, I know Tyler, I've done business with him before. You know what I mean? So again, there are exceptions, but goddamn people, yeah, let me drive 45 minutes away so I can deliver your $15 PlayStation 2 game. Are you kidding me? So number 2 is sort of encompassing, right? It's gonna, these bad communicators or ineffective communicators. We've all had these. Is this item still available? Yes. Then no reply. So about 2 days later, I'll hit them up. Hey, did you still want this? No reply. Have the common decency to tell the person whether you want it, or hey man, we actually picked one up at a video game store or found one on a garage sale. Sorry, but we don't want it. No problem. No problem there. This is the one that gets me every time. I wish I could reach through Facebook and punch somebody in the face and kick their dog and set their house on fire and beat them with a lead pipe. But I'm not a violent guy. Is the item still available? Yes. What's the lowest you would take? Well, I have it listed at $100, but feel free to make an offer. And then everything stops. Okay? What's the lowest you would take? I have it listed for $100. If you're going to be too much of a chicken shit to not counter offer, then that's a you issue. Let me get this right. I have an item for $100. Just because you said what's the lowest you would take, I'm going to go, you know what? I'm going to give you a 60% discount. How about $40? And I'll deliver it to you. Like, say what you mean and mean what you say, okay? I'm losing years off my life dealing with these people. How about just this? Is this item still available? If it is, I'd like to give you $70. Then I can say yes, or I can say no. But at least we're keeping the conversation moving. Why would I budge off of the number that I have? It doesn't make any sense. There's like zero communication skills. I get it. That's the world we live in. Everybody's all punching buttons and hiding behind their little clicky mouses and their keyboards. And we don't know how to communicate with each other anymore. But Jesus, man, if you're going to say what's the lowest I would take, why would I then offer you lower than my asking price? It doesn't even make any sense, but these people do it. Number 1, I dub these people the renegotiators. You have a box of stuff, they agree to a price and a meet point, they're there, they start inspecting it like this, they're like, oh, okay, hold it up at a 45-degree angle against the sun, they're doing all that stuff to it. And then they go, oh, I know we said 100, but would you take 50? Like, oh my God, are you kidding me right now? I want to, give them a Cobra Kai. You know what I mean? Like, no, you agreed to $100. That's why I'm here. Pay the $100. Now, some of these people will do it in a very sort of sneaky, scumbaggy way, right? Like, say you're asking $110 for a Nintendo 64 lot, and they show up and they're like, oh, you know what? I only brought 350s. Would you take 100? So they're trying to get you to take less without asking, without directly kind of doing it. Oh, it's my money fault. It's my money's fault. All I have is three $50 bills, so I can't exactly pay the price that you're asking. Pro strat. Here's a free one. Always take extra money. If it's like a $110 lot, take a couple 20s, a couple 10s, a couple 5s, just in case some of these people show up. Hey, I'm asking $75 on the lot, and they know it. Asking $75 on the lot, they show up. All I have is 4 20s. Would you do $60? Nope, got $5 right here. Thanks. You know what I mean? They know exactly what they're doing. Okay, so watch out for those people. And it's so annoying because again, time is money. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not here to play patty cake with you or whatever. I just want you to give me the money that you said you were gonna give me. Is that difficult? The renegotiators drive me nuts. Okay, all right. That was my top 5 most annoying things that I hate about selling on Facebook Marketplace. What are some of the things that annoy you or that you hate about selling on Facebook Marketplace? Leave a comment down below. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, share on social media. It really does help out a lot. Bang that notification bell so you can stay up to date on all of your CM Retro gaming goodness. Take care of yourselves, and we will see you on the next one.